surprised I didn't. Actually shocked I didn't.
Well, they started out pretty strong, but then you guys had an 18-1 run. What was the difference?
We had 3 freshmen in the game, and I thought they were terrific. I thought they came in. My message to them before the game was we have to play with energy. Somehow we got to find a way to play with energy because we're not very good with energy. I thought those freshmen came in and really gave us a bunch of energy. Press was better. They made shots at the rim. They got the crowd involved. I thought they were really the key to getting the lead at that time.
Coach, can you just talk about Lamont? I mean, having a shooting performance like tonight. He did it before against Oklahoma State, but hitting shots like he was tonight.
Well, we watched film for half an hour today, and then we were on the floor for maybe an hour, and then Lamont was probably out there for another hour and a half. And I walked in 2 hours before the game, and he was one of 3 guys down there shooting the ball then. So, you know, that just goes to my theory that if you're in the gym and you work at it, you know, Billy says it's the basketball gods. You know, if you cheat the game, the basketball gods, it catches up to you. He's in the gym all the time.
When you knew Issa wasn't going to play, did you know Lamont was going to eat those minutes up? Or was that just kind of...
Of course. I mean, he subs for Issa anyways. You know, it's just between Issa and Nate, whichever one. We think he did a good job. I mean, we had him out on the perimeter. He was okay defensively, and I thought he did a pretty good job on their bigs.
Given their size, your decision to go with 3 guards at the start, is that just, hey, we're going to try to go different, spread them, and get them away?
We're going to heat them up. We're going to try to heat them up and get the game going up and down. And the problem was we did get the game going up and down, but they scored and we didn't. So I got to figure out how we can get our guys to drive it in and get fouled, because everybody else is figuring it out against us. So we got to do a better job and working with them and scoring in transition. And I think we're getting contact. I must not be the right kind. We've got to work with our. You know, we spend a lot of time 2-on-1, 3-on-2, obviously, but I think we need to, when we kind of get ahead of the field, and there's 1 or 2 guys back, we need to be able to cross it over and get it at the rim.
Coach, what does it say about your bunch where they, play 2 overtime games and, quick turnaround, you lose Issa, slow start, but, still able to, play pretty hard. It didn't look like they were mentally drained or anything. What's that say about that?
Well, I mean, we put a lot of work in. They put a lot of work in. And I think it's foolish to be awfully foolish at this time of the year not to come out and play with a lot of energy. Energy is the key to what we do. I mean, we're not gonna. We can kind of fix a little bit of stuff that we're doing wrong, but I mean, we're not going to be able to wholesale fix everything. And we threw the 1-3-1 out there, and it did what we wanted it to do. It slowed them down. They weren't attacking the rim anymore. Made them pass the ball more. Made them run the clock down more. But we have to spend time on practicing that too. So I just we didn't do a lot. We watched film and we went through, and I thought we took them out of a lot of stuff that they wanted to do offensively. But I mean, at this time of the year, you've seen about everything, and you should know how to guard everything. Our freshmen aren't all together; they don't get as many reps either. I thought our freshmen were really good. I thought in the first half, Magic and Sags making plays at the rim. I thought they were really good.
Bob, when you've had big leads, can you diagnose what's gone wrong? Have you maybe played too slow and you've been comfortable playing fast? Have you played too fast?
Yeah, but we wanted to, right? I mean,
just in general, not tonight.
Let's just win.
Yeah.
But I don't want them to come down and break it up quick. We had shots. We just, I think I said on the radio, I think our biggest problem with 2 guys from New York, they just love to dribble. that doesn't help us any. We've got to get those guys into a better job of straight lining people, and when it's not there, pass it, and let's get some movement. You can't. It's hard when they got two bigs in the lane as athletic as those two bigs are to be able to take it in there and attack the rim.
I guess what I mean is, was it better tonight because of certain things? I mean, maybe when you look at the leads that have gone away, were you not those nights where you were tonight?
I mean, I don't know. I think the way the game's called, you call foul anytime you want to. I mean, let's be honest. You call anytime you want to. You call it from somebody putting their hand on somebody away from the ball. You call it on a cut. You call it on a dribble. You call it on anything. And it's you don't want. I've been very. I've emphasized a lot that we don't want to let people score with the clock stopped. When we're up 20, why do you want them to score with the clock stopped? I mean, if they get a basket, that's two. Then you stop, but the clock's still running. You know what I'm saying? Sure. So we're just trying to win.
Mike seems to play a lot better when his mother's here. Thinking
She's
of
going to have to start coming tomorrow.
Bob, rate Javon's play the last few games, back to back.
I thought he was terrific both games. I thought he was terrific. We ask him to do a lot, and he does a lot. He and Nate are really the keys to the press, and he does a great job with the press. And then we ask him to handle the ball, we ask him to run offense, and then we ask him to score. He's been terrific.
Is it hard to do the scoring when you're asked to do all those other things as well?
I think they kind of want to do that. I think they kind of want to do that. And then when he gets on a roll, everybody looks for him.
Coach, I'm sorry you've been asked already, but what was it like at halftime for you? Did you have to get checked? What was that moment like?
I talked to a couple of people, but it wasn't. I mean, I didn't get hooked up to any machines or anything.
Right.
Anything else? Bob, do you know what happened? I mean, could you tell what happened when it happened, or just out of nowhere?
It comes out of nowhere.
What is it?
Huh?
What is it?
Well, I guess I got a little lightheaded, which I do when I stand up too fast sometimes. That's a lot of that's old age. And, a lot of it is some of the medication I take. It doesn't. It's so that all the blood doesn't rush out real fast. And that's what happened when
That's hard.
when I fell down before. You stand up, you get lightheaded. And I mean, honestly, the defibrillator went off.
Did?
Yeah. But that's why it's the second time it's been off. It goes off, and then what it is it disrupts your heart back into the rhythm. Unlike 99.9% of other guys my age in America got AFib. Jerry's got AFib, for crying out loud. I mean, he does the commercial.
Gotta get you on one of those.
No.
Coach, 2 road games coming up. Just kind of wondering what's life been like on the road with this bunch.
I think they've been okay. I'm trying to think. We've played pretty well on the road. You win names. That's really a good win. We need to go get a couple more on the road. They're fine. They like each other. They really do like each other. So they're around each other all the time. I said on the radio, there's very few programs in America that have 3 guys share one position the way Elijah, Brandon, and Sags do. and pull for each other the way they pull for each other. They're very good about when they get tired, saying they're tired and getting the other guy in. And we get a lot of production out of that spot where a lot of people didn't think we were going to get any production, but we get it by, 3 guys. But I think that's an example of, I wish sometimes our guards had that same kind of attitude, because, those guys want to get in and dribble. So, and they're not bad. No, our guards aren't bad. I don't mean it that way. But those guys are outstanding. I mean, and what Elijah and Brandon have done to help Sags is really big.